Happy Monday, May 18th. Welcome to our Pilates yoga combination class, where we do a little Pilates and a little yoga to build inner strength and flexibility for not only our body, but also our mind. That's gonna help keep us strong throughout our days. Give us power from the inside out. Things to watch out for: make sure that you don't hold your breath. Make sure that you're focusing on your movement and you're not pulling on your neck. And we also want to be very aware of how we feel in the movement. So if something is bothering us, take a break and regroup. The cues I give you are meant to keep you safe and to keep your practice sustainable. So try to really listen to the cues that I give you. Feel free to sip water if you need to. And for the next hour, let's just work together and finish off strong. We're going to start down on our backs with some relaxation. So let your arms be restful at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. I want you to close your eyes and start to breathe deeply in through your nose, expanding your belly back and ribcage as you inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to breathe out through the mouth. And as we're breathing out through the mouth, we want to purse our lips or clench our teeth a bit so that we're forcing the air out through a smaller space, which in turn helps to really activate the abdominals. Next, we're going to bring awareness to our arms. We're going to stretch your arms from shoulders to fingertips, simply tightening the muscles in your arms while keeping the rest of your body relaxed. And then let's relax our arms. We'll do the same with our legs, stretching our legs from our hips to our toes. Now do the same with your belly. Imagine someone's about to punch you in the stomach. And in order to prepare for that punch, you're going to tighten that tummy as tight as you can without holding your breath, but merely holding it tight. Let's relax and try that again. Navel to spine, hold it in as tightly as we can. And then let it relax. From there, let's inhale both arms to the sky. Exhale behind us and stretch out through all of your fingers. And then push out through the heels of your feet. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And then feel your body go soft. Let's inhale the arms back up. Exhale, return them to your sides. Now let's go ahead and pull our left knee into our chest. Give it a good close hug. And point and flex your foot. Roll the ankle around and around. And then just rest your foot. And we'll switch sides. Bring the other knee in nice and close, flexing and pointing our foot. And let's roll the ankle around and around, big toe leading the way. And release. Now let's bring both knees in nice and close to the body. Give yourselves a nice tight hug. We're going to rock a few times side to side, massaging your back. Come back to a neutral place and let's circle our knees around and around. And reverse. So we're really pressing down through the lower back. And then just keep your knees tucked in super tight. Let's tighten the belly, press through the back of your ribs, and round yourself up into a nice C shape. Think about bringing your nose to your knees, your chin to your chest. And release back down. Again, tighten the belly as we round up, nose to knees, chin to chest. And release back down. Once more, round the spine, nose to knees, chin to chest. And then we're going to make a triangle with our thumb and index fingers. Place it lightly on the back of our head, elbows super wide. Now spread your knees apart, heels together, toes apart. Inhale the legs straight out, exhale back in. Inhale, exhale. So push and then pull. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push. 2 more, push. 1 more, push and pull. From there, as we push out, bring your big toes together, heels apart, and then pull back in, heels together, toes apart. So make an arrow and then a V. Arrow, V. Arrow, V. Arrow. 2 more. Arrow. 1 more. Arrow and V. And then we've got knees and feet together. Our toes are all scrunched up. We're pushing to the arches. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue that, but now flex your feet and you're pushing out through your heels. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 2 more. Inhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Now just push your legs out straight and do your point flex. And notice that we're still maintaining that C shape. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that completes the foot series. We're remaining in our C shape, arms at our sides off the mat, palms facing up. Now start to pump your arms. And while you're doing this, make sure your upper body isn't moving. Level 2 modification, bend your knees. Level 1 modification, feet on the mat. Pumps should be a good 6 to 8 inches high. We're inhaling for 5 of those pumps and exhaling for 5. One more round. Remain holding. Tuck your knees in. Rest your head down and breathe. All right, hopefully you feel a little bit warmed up. You've got some blood moving in that body, and we're ready for our roll-ups. Knees bent, feet on the floor, legs firmly pressed together, arms behind us on the mat, shoulders stay relaxed. We inhale the arms up, the shoulders drop back. We exhale, scoop the belly in, come up, pull forward, inhale, exhale, tuck, and we roll back down. Again, inhale, lift your arms, drop your shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you forward. Inhale, and then exhale as you tuck and roll back down. Inhale, arms come up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can, big inhale, and then exhale as you tuck and roll down. Inhale again, arms up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can, inhale, and then exhale, tuck and roll down. Now, if you're confident that you are not engaging your legs, stretch them out straight. Inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, pull that tummy tight to pull you forward, stretch. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and we roll back down. Inhale again, arms come up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can reach. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Again, inhale, lift the arms, feel your shoulders drop back. Exhale, really pull that tummy tight to get you up. Stretch as far as you can reach. Inhale, and then exhale as you tuck and roll down. We're going to do one more. Inhale, lift the arms, drop your shoulders back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can reach. Big inhale from there, and then exhale as you tuck and roll back down. Once you're back down, just stretch out through those heels, reach out through your fingers. And then float the arms up and return them to your sides. Now let's bend our knees, feet on the mat. Extend your right leg to the ceiling. You want your toe directly above your nose. Level 1, we'll keep our left knee bent, foot on the mat. Level 2, push your left leg out straight. Right leg's gonna cross to the left, circle out and up. So I want you to draw a circle on the ceiling that's about the size of a large beach ball. And while that leg is circling, we're not feeling any movement in the upper body. Last 2. One more. And then let's go the other way. Out first and then in and up. feel our toes scraping the ceiling. And we're really accentuating that crossing over the midline of the body part of the circle. Last two. One more circle. And then just hold your leg up. Now bring the other leg up. We're going to glue them tightly together. On the inhale, they drop down about halfway. Exhale, sweep around and come back up. So it's inhale down, exhale around. So we know any double leg movement is going to really challenge that lower belly. But if you're not properly using your belly, you're going to feel this in your lower back, and that's no good. So if that's where you're feeling this, you need to correct what you're doing. Perhaps instead of going halfway down, you go a quarter of the way down. Inhale down, exhale, let's try one more. Inhale down, exhale around and stay. Now let's switch. Left leg's gonna be the one reaching to the ceiling. Right knee bent, foot on the mat, or push your right leg out straight. Left leg crosses to the right, circles out and up. So we can feel that like pulling towards the midline of the body. And as it circles out, it's not going past the width of your hip. So it's a very controlled movement. Each circle has its own beginning and its own ending. Let's do last two. One more. And then go the other way, out first and then in and up. So anybody can stick their leg up in the air and make circles. But to make precise, controlled circles with only that leg moving is what makes this a challenging movement. Last two. One more. And then your leg is straight. Now let's bring the other leg. This time the legs are going to go out first. They come down and together. Exhale, pull up. Inhale around. Exhale, pull. So again, you should not be feeling this in your lower back. When your legs are sweeping out and around, don't make them wider than your hips. Last two. One more. And we're going to keep those legs straight up to the ceiling. From there, we're going to circle both legs to the right and then come back around to your left. So now these circles are smaller. Think about the size of a basketball. And first we circle to the right, we come around and stop, and circle to the left, come around and stop. Meanwhile, no movement in the rest of your body. Let's do one more corkscrew. And last circle, holding it right there. Pull your knees in. Nice hug. Breathe. All right, from there we're going to roll up. And let's work on our spine stretch. Sit up tall and straight. Flex your feet. So you're going to push out through your heels. Legs are no wider than your hips. Arms go out, shoulder level, palms facing up. We inhale in preparation. On the exhale, that basketball that we were drawing on the ceiling is now being pushed into your gut. And as it's being pushed into your gut, your body is rounding over the ball, but you're not leaning over it. You're just scooping in and rounding over it. And then as you inhale, lift out of it, lower, middle, upper spine, head is straight up. Exhale, try again, scooping the belly and round out your spine. Drop your chin down onto your chest, push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, come back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly in, round out your spine. Drop your chin to your chest, push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly in, round out your spine. Drop your chin to your chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, come back up, lower, middle, upper spine. We're going to do one more. Exhale, scooping the belly in, rounding out your spine. Drop your chin to your chest, push out through fingers and feet. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. From there, let the arms come down. Let's do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. And then we're going to bring the legs together and let's bend our knees. Let's place our hands behind our thighs, relax our shoulders down and away from our ears, and think about keeping a straight line from your tailbone to the top of your head. When you feel ready, lift your feet off the mat and simply balance. And then try extending your legs, go where you can without letting your back round. Once you've found that point of balance, add the arms, and then lower and lift the arms down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay. Now let's open slowly. Down, down, down to the ground. Once there, flex your feet, stretch out through your fingers. And then feel your body go soft. And let's bring the knees right up into the chest. Tighten the belly, press to the back of your ribs. Bring yourself back up into your C shape. Now we're going to keep our right knee pulled in and extend our left leg straight out. Place your left hand atop your right knee. Right hand goes atop your right ankle, elbows open, and we alternate. Knee to chest, toes to wall. Reach, 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 reach. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch 2 more. Switch 1 more. Switch and stay. Now let's bring both knees in. Rest your hands on your ankles, your shins, or the tops of your feet, maintaining that C shape. Inhale, start reaching the arms up, and then as they go back, the legs extend out. Exhale, sweep around, tuck your knees in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. Let's do one more like this, and then reverse the arms. So now they're going to reach out and back, and then pull in. Last 2. One more, and hold it. Ready for straight single leg stretch. Right leg is straight. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Calf is okay as well. Nothing below the calf. It's got to be calf or higher. Left leg nice and straight. Think about drawing the right leg towards your face, pulling the left leg away when we switch. And remember, we're guiding the leg into place. Don't be yanking on it or forcing anything. How about our last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's bring both legs tight together. You can rest your head down for a moment. Everybody makes the triangle, thumb and index finger. Level 1 people, we put the triangle under our butt. That's going to help that lower back and belly in this one. Level 2, we're going to press our butt firmly into the mat, but with the triangle lightly on the back of our head. Elbows super wide. Tightening the belly, we're going to round off the mat. We're all in our C shape. Inhale, slow drop. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, legs snap up, but don't lift your butt. Inhale, lower. Last 2. One more. And hold it. Rest your head back down. Breathe. All right, everybody pull your knees in. Come back up into your C shape. Extend the left leg out. Keep the right knee in. Triangle again on the back of our head, elbows wide. And let's alternate the legs straight in, straight out. Notice that nothing is moving except your legs. 4, 3, 2, stay. A little higher lift. Opposite armpit crosses to the knee. And then we switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. Let's do 8 and 6 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up. Cross a little more. Switch, hold up. A little bit more. Switch, hold up. A little more. Last one, switch, lift, hold. A little more. And release, head down. Knees to chest. Breathe. Woo. Rest your feet on the mat. Open your arms nice and wide. Let's drop our knees right as we look left. Come back up. We'll drop our knees left and look right. Good, and then come back up from there. And let's pull the knees back in towards the chest. As we exhale, let's roll the body back up. All right, let's do another waistline exercise, and we're gonna do our seated twist. So for seated twist, you need to have straight legs and a straight spine for the entire thing. Perhaps you need to sit on something to lift your hips. If your hamstrings are tight, what forces you to not keep your back straight is tightness pulling through here, and I want to see you sitting up really tall with your shoulders dropped open, your heart center lifted, and your head up like you've got a cup of tea sitting on the top of your head. Extend your arms out, palms facing the ceiling, and when you're looking straight ahead, you should be able to see your fingers in the corners of your eyes. On the exhale, we're going to tighten the belly and rotate to one side. Inhale back through center. Exhale, rotate to the other side, and then back to center. So it's a little twist, pulse, center. Shh. 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 Let's do 2 more. Twist, pulse, 1 more. Twist, pulse, center, and stay. Let the arms come down. Do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. Good, and then from there, I want you to cross your legs Taylor style. And just rest your hands on your knees, palms facing the sky. And then I want you to drop your chin against your chest. You're just feeling a nice release in the back of your neck. Lift the head. We're going to tip it back just enough to open the throat. So you should not feel any strain or stress in the back of your neck. Again, exhale, draw the chin down. Inhale, lift the head, tip back, open your throat. Exhale, drop the chin down. Inhale, lift the head, tip back, open your throat. And then just find your way back to a neutral place. Let's turn our eyes to look over the left shoulder. Come back to center. We'll turn our eyes to look over the right. And then come back to center. And then from there, just place your hands together at your heart. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, back down. Inhale, open your arms. And exhale to your heart. Try that one again. Inhale, open your arms. And exhale to your heart. Once more, inhale, open your arms. And exhale to your heart. Now I want you to make a little thumb and index finger triangle. And we're going to exhale, push the triangle towards the sky. And then inhale, pull the elbows and the forearms down, let the elbows open. So exhale, push the triangle to the sky. Inhale, pull the elbows down and open. Again, exhale, triangle to sky. And then inhale, draw back down, elbows open. Let's bring the hands back onto the knees. And just take another nice round of breaths right here. Got one more inhale. Exhale, feel everything go soft. And then let's make our way onto hands and knees. So once we've made it on hands and knees, we've got shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, tops of the feet resting on the mat. Spread your fingers out wide and rotate your hands in slightly. So if they were to come together, there would be this little triangle between your thumb and index fingers. Let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart, cow. Exhale, swoop the belly in and round up for cat. Inhale again, open for cow. And exhale, round for cat. Inhale for cow. And exhale, round for cat. Now just make your way back to a neutral place. Let's extend the left leg behind and push the right arm forward for spinal balance. Exhale, lower and switch. Extend and reach. Lower and switch. Extend, reach. Lower and switch. Extend, reach. Lower and switch. So I'm going to make this our level 1 movement. And you can continue on with this, making sure that you're really working at attaining balance and stretch. Level 2 people, we're going to work on a plank. So for level 2 people, we're going to step our feet back. We're going to make sure we're in a straight line from the top of our head to our heels, no booties in the air, belly button nice and tight. Let's lift the left foot no higher than our hip. Push towards the right heel. Come forward, set your foot down, switch. Lift, press, pull, lower, 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 switch. Lift, press, pull. Let's do 2 more. Lift, press, pull. We've got 1 more. Lift, press, pull, lower, stay. Now let's ease onto the knees. Tops of the feet, separate your knees. We're going to push, push, push back. Tailbone meets heels, forehead meets mat. Breathe. All right, from here, let's tuck our toes under. Push our tailbone towards the sky. Allow your head to drop through your arms. Feel your rib cage pulling closer to your thighs. And feel the back of your shoulder blades drawing down towards your gluteals. We're going to walk our dog a few times, lift and lower each heel individually. Raise both heels together and then press them back down. Raise those heels and press them back down. Once more, let's raise the heels and press them back down. Now we move forward again into a good strong plank, eyes looking out. Modify to your knees. Start to lower upper body with your elbows open. Bring your chest down first, then your hips. Now tuck your elbows in. Press down into those index finger knuckles as you rise into your cobra. Exhale, elbows open on the way down. Tuck your elbows in. Press and rise into cobra. Once more, elbows wide, melting down. Tuck the elbows in, inhale, rise into cobra. Now push all the way back again, extended child's pose, and breathe. Let's tuck our toes and we're back up into down dog. Dropping the head, lifting the tailbone, pulling the ribs towards the thighs. Again, the back shoulder blades pulling down towards the gluteals. Take a giant step forward with your right foot. Knee over ankle, eyes looking out. There's runner's lunge. So we should be nice and long from the heel of our left foot out to the top of our head. Feeling our weight pressing into our right big toe, second toe. We'll add the arms to form an airplane. And then from there, let's lift the upper body. And there's simply high lunge. And let the hands come together at heart center. And then let's lace our fingers, push our palms away from our body. Reopen those wide arms. And fold forward into lunge. Step the right foot back into plank. And press back up into down dog. Now let's step the left foot forward. We've got knee over ankle, weight pushing into our left big toe, second toe. Eyes looking out, straight line from the heel of our right foot right out through the top of our head. Add your arms for airplane. Lifting upper body for high lunge. Letting the hands press together at our heart. Lacing our fingers and pushing those palms away. Reopen. And fold forward. Right foot steps forward. Toes turning in, heels turning out. Upper body melts right against our thighs. And if you have to bend your knees in order to get your ribs to touch your thighs, that's okay. Let's cradle our elbows, form a nice frame around our head. Releasing our fingertips, let's roll back up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale once more. This time exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot steps back, bringing us back into lunge. Let's push the right heel down, turn your right toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel and then start lifting upper body. We're gonna keep our hip bones forward, our shoulders stacked over our hips. Then we can add the arms. Framing our head without any kind of tension in the shoulders or neck. And there's our warrior one. Now let's start to pull the left leg straight without locking. Reopen the arms. And then rebend that left knee. Hinge forward into warrior airplane. And then let your hands return to the mat. We're gonna walk ourselves around into a straddle facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are straight ahead or turned in slightly. Inhale with our flat back to look out. Exhale as we melt. Forearms drop, head drops. Just letting the weight of our upper body pull us a little deeper down. Press down into your palms, see your arms push straight. Let's take the right hand, come across and try to grab the outside of your left ankle. And then we're gonna wrap the left arm around the left thigh and you're gonna pull your body towards that left thigh. And then let's release and come back to neutral. Pushing through the palms, arms get straighter and straighter. Inhale, flat back, looking out. Exhale, the arms go wide for airplane. And then inhale, let's rise to standing. Once we're up, we make sure our feet are a little wider than our hips. Our toes are in, our heels are out, and our palms are opening to the sky. And we feel lots of open space across the front of our body. Let the arms float down, and then inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale down, inhale to the sky. Exhale down, inhale to the sky. Once more, exhale down, inhale to the sky. And then let your arms open wide. From there, we're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. Keep the front of your body facing the side of your mat, and then start to bend that left knee. Knee over ankle, weight in second toe, big toe on that left foot. And all that does is make sure that you're not letting your weight roll into the outer edge of your foot. Let's lift the right arm alongside our ear. Extend that arm forward and lift, coming into reverse warrior. And then from reverse warrior, think of a cartwheel. So we're going to bring the left forearm to the left thigh. Right hand reaches to the sky. Or you can take your left hand down to the mat. The goal being to not let your body roll forward. So if you can't, keep your right hand on the ceiling and your chest facing straight out. Keep your forearm on your thigh. As we exhale, let's start to revolve the upper body. Let your hands return to the mat. Lift to the ball of your right foot so you're back in lunge. And now I want you to start pushing your right heel down, straightening your left leg, lifting your left toes away from the mat, and dropping your chest down onto that thigh. And then see if you can let your toes sink back into the mat while you're here. From there, let's start to rebend the left knee. Return to the ball of your right foot. Step your left foot back. Show me that good strong plank. Modify to your knees, lowering down, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale all the way back, extended child's pose. Tucking our toes, we come back up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a couple more times. Raise up our heels. Push them back down. Now let's take a step forward with our right foot between our hands. That brings us back into lunge. Now we sink our left heel down and turn our left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel. Weight is pressing into right big toe, second toe. Knee remains over the ankle as we're lifting, but our hips facing forward. Can have the arms. Warrior one. Strong arms, soft shoulders. Good, and then let your hands press together at your heart. Let's open the arms and then hinge forward, bringing us into warrior airplane. Hands return to the mat. We're walking ourselves around now, so we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are straight ahead, we're turning in. Inhale, we look out. Exhale, we're melting. We're looking for a little bit more than last time. Maybe you can even slide your fingers under the outer edges of your feet and use that arm strength to pull you a little deeper down, but that doesn't mean any tension in the shoulders or the neck. Let's free your hands and walk them back into place. Press down into your palms, arms push straight. Now take your left hand, come to the outside of your right ankle. Wrap the right arm under that right thigh and then just pull your body into that right thigh. Exhale as we release and come back to center. Pushing down through those palms. We've got our straight arms. We're going to inhale, flat back. Exhale into straddle airplane. Then inhale our way up from there. Adjusting our feet a little wider than our hips. Toes in, heels out. Palms open, face to the sky. Light pointed star. Let the arms lower. We're going to bring them behind us. You can clasp your hands. You could hook your second and third fingers together. You could hook your thumbs together. So whatever way works best for you. Once you've got your hands attached, I want you to think about drawing the shoulder blades together, opening your heart, and then pulling downward as you tip your head back just enough to open your throat. And let's inhale back to neutral. Re-extend your arms so we're back in our star. Turn your right toes to the front end of your mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. Everything stays facing forward. Then we're going to bend that right knee. Look over that right hand. Warrior two. Nice neutral spine. Good, now reach a little farther with the right, and let's lift the right and lower the left, bringing us into reverse warrior. As we exhale, think of your cartwheel. So you can bring right forearm to right thigh, left hand reaching towards the sky, or you could reach your right hand all the way down. Just as long as you're keeping that left hand on the ceiling and the front of your body facing out. On the next exhale, let's start to revolve the upper body. Return to the ball of your left foot, bringing us back into our lunge. And then from there, we're going to start to straighten the right leg and push your left heel down into the mat, lifting your right toes. Let your upper body melt into that thigh. And then see if you can get your toes to press back down while you're still here. Breathe into whatever is giving you restriction. On the next exhale, we're going to bend the right knee. Return to the ball of our left foot so we're back in lunge. Step your right foot back, showing me a good sturdy plank. Modify to your knees, lowering elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows come in. Inhale, lengthen before you rise into cobra. Exhale, push all the way back. Extend in child's pose. Retuck your toes, and we're back up into downward facing dog. A few more walks of our dog. Lifting up those heels and pressing them down. Left foot steps forward, right foot steps forward. Toes turning in, heels out, ribs resting on our thighs. In fact, we're just going to nod our head yes, and then shake our head no. And just let the body hang out. And then as we inhale, let's roll up. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale, hands come together at your heart. And then let your arms extend long at your sides. And there's our standing mountain pose. And to challenge our balance a little bit, I want you to find a focal point for your eyes. something out in front of you, about 4 or 5 feet. And then we're going to shift our weight into our left foot and feel the weight pushing into your left big toe, second toe. That's the part of your foot you want to keep your weight pressed into. And then you're going to place your right heel against your left ankle bone. Let's bring hands to heart center. And then whenever you feel ready, lift your toes off the mat. You can keep your foot low or high, it doesn't matter. Just make sure that you're not pushing your right heel into the side of your knee. And then we're simply letting the hands come apart, and now our arms sort of look like a little goal post. And then try bringing the right knee forward. And then we'll place that right foot back down. And let's return to mountain pose. Breathe. All right, so let's try the same thing on the other leg. We've got our focal point. We can feel our navel holding it nice and tight as we shift our weight into our right foot. Feeling it in our right big toe, second toe, and then we'll bring our hands to our heart. Placing our left heel on our right ankle bone when we're ready. Lifting our toes off the mat. Opening those arms like a little goal post. And then bringing that left knee forward. And then let's set the left foot down. And we'll come back to standing mountain pose. Inhale as we touch the sky. Exhale as we fold forward. Inhale looking out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into our plank. Left shoulder over left wrist, turning to the side. Right arm to the sky, side plank. Where's your modification? Side of the left knee, helping support you. It shouldn't be the whole knee. Come back to your full plank. Press back up into down dog. Forward again to plank. Right shoulder over right wrist. Turning to open side plank. Exhale back around. Press back up. Now let's come down onto all fours. Walk your hands in closer to your knees. And then we're going to take our right leg out to the side, toes pointing straight ahead. Ankles side of the knee, hip and shoulder aligned. Left knee, left hip, left shoulder aligned. Elbows behind your head with that little triangle resting lightly. We're going to side stretch to the right. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, twist left. And then inhale back to center. So we've got a side, lift, twist, center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Side, lift, twist, center. All without moving those hips. Side, lift, twist. How about one more? Side, lift, twist, center. Now just tip side. And extend your arms. Good, and then we'll come up and let the arms float down. And now we can switch. So we'll send the other leg out. Toes are pointing straight ahead. Edge of your foot pressed into the mat. Nice little triangle shape, lightly on the back of your head. Side bend to the straight leg. Inhale, lift, twist, center. Side, lift, twist, Couple more. Side, lift, twist, center. Side, lift, twist. How about one more? Side, lift, twist, center. Now just go side. Extend, stretch. Good, and then come back up and release. And then from there, let's come right back onto an all fours. I want you to sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, scoop and round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. And then just make your way back to that neutral place. Let's ease around and have a seat. And we're going to sit on our left hip. I want you to bring your knees and your feet as close together as you can. Hold on to your right ankle with your right hand. We'll send the left arm high. Let's side stretch to the right. And then come back up. Exhale to your right. And inhale back up. This time we're going to walk the right hand out as we side stretch. And then inhale back up. Try again. Exhale, side bend. And inhale, lift. Once more. Exhale, side bend. And then inhale, lift. Now let the left hand float down. And we're going to take our right foot and step it across the bent left knee. We're going to try to keep both of our butt cheeks pressing down. Walk your left hand a little bit farther behind you so the heel of your hand is pretty close to your tailbone. So you can push down into that heel of your hand and the spine stays open and straight. Then let's bring the right arm to the inside of your right thigh. Inhale as you sit even taller. And then as you exhale, we're going to rotate at the waist, allowing us to look farther over our left shoulder. And then let's inhale the right arm up. And exhale, it floats down. Once it's down, we can uncross and shift our weight onto the other hip. Knees and feet as close together as our body allows. Holding onto our ankle with our one hand, sending the other arm high to the sky. Start with just your side bend. And then we're back up. And again, side bend. And back up. This time we're going to walk the fingers out as we side bend. And then come back up. Walking the fingers out. And back up. Once more, walking the fingers out. And we're back up. And then we can float that arm down. Taking the left foot this time, step it across that right knee. Walk your right hand further back so it's pretty close to your tailbone. And then bring that upper left forearm, upper left arm and press it against your inner left thigh. Inhale, we're sitting taller and straighter. Exhale as we rotate at the waist. So now we can look over that right shoulder. Inhale, left arm to the sky. And exhale, it floats down. And then from there, we can uncross. And we'll stretch your legs out almost straight, but not quite. So we have a little bend in the knees. Reaching forward, hooking around our big toes. Pulling our ribs close to our thighs. And then seeing if we can straighten our legs even more and continue to keep our ribs pressed against our thighs. Let's inhale and roll back up. And now that we're up, we're going to rebend those knees, Placing our hands behind our thighs, relaxing our shoulders away from our ears, maintaining a very straight spine, and balancing. Little by little, we can extend our legs. Adding the arms. And slowly opening down, down, down to the ground. Flex your feet, push out through your heels, stretch out through your fingers. Let your body relax and lift your arms back up. And let's return them to our sides. Palms facing open. Rebend your knees, feet on the mat. Let's keep them spaced apart about hips distance. Turn your toes in slightly, heels out slightly. Enough space between your butt and your heels that when we lift into bridge, we're not feeling it in our thighs or our knees, but we are feeling it in our hamstrings and our gluteals. Belly button is tightening as we're slowly peeling off the mat, one vertebra at a time. And then exhale as you melt back down, one vertebra at a time. Try again, tightening the belly as we're slowly peeling up. And then exhale as we slowly come back down. Tightening the belly again, slowly peeling up. And exhale as we come back down. Once more, tightening the belly and slowly peeling up. So I want you to maintain your bridge. And then bring your right knee in. Extend your right leg straight up. And lower and lift the leg. Flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold the leg up, a little bit higher. Now I want you to bend the right knee and place your right ankle on your thigh. Slowly sink your hips back down into the mat. Once they've made it back down, we're going to lift the left foot. Thread your hands behind your left thigh. Start to pull the left leg in closer while you keep opening that right knee. So we should feel some good resistance in the right hip. And then let's cross the right leg farther over the left. Grab hold of your ankles and try to pull your heels in closer to your body. And then let your left foot come back to the mat. Stretch your arms out wide to the side. And let's start dropping those crossed legs off to the left. Take them as far as they'll go without lifting your right shoulder. And then use your left hand to press gently on the outside of your right thigh. Let's release and we'll come back up. And then we can uncross. And let's bring the arms in closer to the body once again. Tightening the belly, we're going to slowly peel up. And exhale back down. Try again, slowly peeling up. And back down. One more time, we're going to slowly peel up. You're going to stay there and hold up those hips. Bring your left knee in. Extend it straight up. Let's lower and lift. Down, up, flex, point, down, up, down, up, down. 2 more, down. 1 more, down, up, and stay. And then bend the left knee. Place your left ankle on your right thigh. And then slowly start to sink back down. And then once we're all the way down, we're going to lift that right foot off the floor. While that's happening, keep pressing the left knee open. Thread your hands behind your right thigh. Now let's pull those legs in closer. And then we're going to cross the left leg even farther over the right. Grab hold of your ankles. Try pulling your heels in closer to your body. And then rest your right foot back down on the mat. Open your arms out nice and wide. And we'll start dropping those crossed legs off to the right without lifting our left shoulder, letting them go as far as we can. And let's bring the legs back to neutral. And we can uncross. We'll bring the arms in closer again, and this time just pull your knees in. Nice tight hug to the body. And do a couple more knee circles because those always feel good to massage your lower back. And then let's reverse those circles. And then just stay in for that tight, tight hug. Let's extend the right leg all the way out onto the mat. Reach the right arm back behind you. Push out through your right heel, reach out through your right fingers. Pull that in and we'll switch. Out goes the left leg, pushing out through the heel, reach out through your fingertips. Good, and then let's stretch the right leg back out and the right arm back out. Once again, push through your heels. And then feel your body go soft. We'll float the arms back up. Let them return to your sides. Palms open, face to the sky. And we're just going to close our eyes and continue to breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. And let your breath circulate around the body, seeking out any spots that remain tense or tight. Ridding ourselves of any remaining stress in the body, so that we actually create a sensation of floating just above the surface of our mat. Your beliefs don't make you a better person. Your behavior does. We're going to set aside all of our anxious thoughts and make a decision to live today with courage, with hope, with a grateful heart and an open heart. And we're going to extend random acts of kindness all day long. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it is also within me. And in sharing those things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.